Well, hey guys, Silly Tuck here, and we're back with another episode of ECW Extreme Championship Wrestling. This is episode 13? Is it episode 13? It's episode 13, I think. If I'm wrong, shit. This is Last Hardcore TV of February 1998. Looking forward to March. So if you missed last episode, you're probably going to want to watch it because it was really good, in my opinion. It was really good. I did really well. I don't quite often say I like my stuff a lot, but that was a video where I felt like everything felt good, even to the smallest little thing. Everything felt good. Please do go back and watch it. That's the CyberSlam show. It's great. I think. Hope you guys agree. Of course, we're in Hammerstein. Let's just run the show. Aww, shit. So we're gonna open up with Paul Heyman in the ring. Crowd or whatever, chant EC-Dub at him, as they like to do. He looks around, and he acknowledges the crowd, and he says, "Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is a big night." And when I use the term big, I mean it very, very seriously. You see, ladies and gentlemen, over the past 2 weeks, ECW has been in contract negotiations with a man who is a true star. Somebody who didn't get his fair shake up in the big leagues. Crowd boos. We've been in contract negotiations with somebody very important. Somebody extraordinary. In between these ropes. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I present to you ECW's newest signing, Lord Steven Regal. And Regal comes out. I don't know what the hell his entrance music is yet at all in my head. I have no idea what that is. And he comes down and he says, Paul, it's excellent to meet you. Finally, I've met the only other intelligent being in this building. But I'm not here to belittle you people. Let's be honest, you're here watching this. You've been belittled enough in your life. No, I'm here to do the exact opposite. I'm here to change this place. You see, when my WCW contract ran out, at first, I was disappointed. And then I realized that I now had opportunity. And this place, well, it's certainly a place. This company is about opportunity. And quite frankly, that's the one thing about this company that I can stand. And that's why I decided to sign here to ECW. But it wasn't just because I wanted to wrestle here. Oh, excuse me. Be extreme here. Thank you. It wasn't just because I felt like your plastic titles were worth something. No. I could go anywhere else and compete for real championships that mean something and not wrestle in front of a bunch of sweaty 40-year-olds. No. I came here because I see in each and every single one of you potential. That's right. Potential. You see, ECW can be something bigger. ECW has an opportunity to be extraordinary. I want to make ECW the best it can be. I want the finest of people viewing our show, Paul, all around the world. I want the finest of people sitting in that front row instead of these gentlemen. Mr. Heyman, I decided to sign on to ECW to untaint the brand. I am going to purify ECW. And I am going to make ECW amazing. You know what, Paul? I'm searching for a term right now to properly explain the level that I wish to bring this sweaty, dirty chamber pot of a company. And I think I have the word. I'm going to make Extreme Championship Wrestling a place where grapplers from all around the world can show up and battle. Battle for dominance, for gold, for bragging rights, for sport. I want to make ECW glorious. So we have a match here between Candido and Whipwreck. Both these guys doing pretty damn well. Candido works his... Candido's got a really interesting style, to be totally honest, because he's a brawler, right? But he can also kind of go with the little guys, like Whipwreck. And so that's really what allows him to pick up the victory at the end of the day, his adaptability. Candido probably hasn't gotten very much credit, I think, thus far in this series for how good he is in ring. I mean in kayfabe, of course. He goes out there and he tries to work down Whipwreck using his normal brawler style. Whipwreck outruns him, outclasses him almost. And Candido analyzes this. He sees it, you can see the gears turning in his head, what he needs to do. He makes the adjustment, flips the switch, and all of a sudden, he's wrestling Whipwreck's game. You know, in most situations, you wouldn't want to wrestle the other wrestler's game. You want to make them work your game. But Candido is on par with Whipwreck at his own game. Candido is this ambidextrous wrestler of sorts, where he can jump from these two styles back and forth very quickly, and is able to get good results with both. It's very impressive. And he hits a blonde bombshell, and he's able to pick up the win in about 8 minutes. Candido picks up a mic, and he says, Jerry, you know, last week you came onto the show, and you called me a hypocrite. You called me a hypocrite. You said that I've had all the opportunity in the world. Jerry, shut the fuck up. It doesn't matter where I've worked in the past. All that matters is that I'm here and you're stopping the youth of this company. Jerry, you know what I am? I am the leader of the youth of this company. I am the leader of this next generation. And we don't need people like you in our way. You're going to call me a hypocrite? Jerry, calling me a hypocrite makes you a hypocrite. Hypocrite. Old man Lynn. So we get a backstage segment. Or no, not even a backstage segment. Shane Douglas is in the ring. He's cutting a promo, and he says, bam, 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 bam. You know who I am. You know who it is. It's the franchise. God damn it, the laugh. The franchise has decided that Bam Bam, our match for the ECW Championship will go down in 1 month's time at the Living Dangerously pay-per-view. So Bam Bam, you've had your time to prepare, you've played your mind games, you played your tricks, you broke your guitars, you never drew a dime, and now it's time to get your ass franchised. And then Haka Blues Haka Blues hits. Hookah Blues? I don't remember what the fuck his theme's called. Something like that. And oh god, it's Sabu. And Douglas is like, what the fuck is Sabu doing out here? And Alfonso stops blowing his whistle for the 60 billionth time. And he puts down, he grabs the mic, and he says, franchise! Franchise, I'm telling you right now. Oh god, I don't know if that's even like remotely good, Alfonso, to be honest. It's like kind of sounds good in my head, but it might be terrible. He says, franchise, I'm telling you right now. Oh god, that's not him. Oh god, where'd he go? I don't know. I'll just say it normally. Franchise, I'm telling you right now, you know. No, I'm not doing it normally. Whatever. I'll just do it in whatever voice I feel like. I'm telling you right now, Sabu. The Sabu. The homicidal, genocidal, suicidal maniac. The one. The guy. The psychopath. The killer. The extreme. Douglas is like, get the fuck on with it, dude. Why the hell are you out here? Why are you interrupting your ECW champion? Alfonso says, that's exactly why I'm interrupting you, Douglas. You're still the champion, but last time I checked 2 weeks ago, Sabu beat you. Douglas says, oh, come on, Fonz. You know he only beat me because of Bam Bam. Because, let's be honest, Sabu, one-on-one, you're getting your ass franchised. Fonzo's like, stop with that. And then Douglas looks at him and goes, Fonzo goes, oh. Douglas, Sabu demands a title shot. Douglas is like, no, go away. Fonzo says, doesn't matter, Douglas. We've already talked to Paul Heyman. And next week on Hardcore TV, to kick off the month of March, Sabu is going to get his title shot. He's going to take you down, franchise. And Douglas looks at him and goes, he's going to take you down, franchise. And Sabu is going to be the new ECW champion. But tonight, Sabu's got a buddy of yours. In the main event, Sabu's going to kick Lance Storm's ass. So Douglas, you better be watching. You're about to get a preview next week. We have a crazy fucking match between Spike Dudley and John Cronus. Two of these guys, they're so energetic. They go fucking balls to the walls, fucking crazy ass bumps. They bump like fucking beasts. You want there's the car crash note that they do bump like fucking beasts. Dudley picks up the win with an acid drop in just a fucking crazy ass match. It's the match you think of when I say Spike Dudley versus John Cronus. And holy shit, Highway to Hell hits, and here come the new tag team champions. Belts over their shoulders. It's Bubba Ray and Devon, the Dudley boys. Bubba grabs a mic as he's in the ring, and he says, we told you that when you step up to the Dudley boys, there's only one outcome. Because when you step up to the Dudley boys and you challenge us, you are put in a match against us. We coming after you. It doesn't matter. Because there's only one thing that happens. Because when the Dudleys do what the Dudleys do, the Dudleys destroy. And last week, we destroyed. I don't know if we're going to be seeing those Italian fellas around here anymore, to be honest. But if they decide to show up, we got another ass kicking with their names on it. Until then, me and Devon here are looking for competition. So FBI, and we do hope you rush back. You come back out here, maybe next week, maybe the next, it don't matter. Whenever you show up, we will face you. We will beat you. You want to have the title rematch, it won't matter. We'll kick your ass. We'll take your cash. Because we are the Dudley Boys. In the meantime, anybody else who wants a shot at these belts, who wants a shot at the best tag team in the history of this company, you can step up. You know where to find us. Come on, Devon, let's go. Devon starts to leave the ring and looks back in and runs in and grabs the mic and he says, "Oh, brother, testify." Drops the mic and Highway to Hell hits and the Dudley Boys walk out. The tag team champions laying it down on the line. Anybody wants some, they can come get some, and they better be ready to leave in a body bag. Alright, so Steve Corino comes out with like a flip chart and he says, "Alright, I've done the math, I've crunched the numbers, here's what we're going to do. Alright? There are 4 guys who want to become number 1 contender for the TV title. Me, Just Incredible, Mikey Whipwreck Balls. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to have a round-robin tournament starting next week." That's right. Round-robin tournament. Whoever is sitting on the most points at the end of the tournament will get a shot at the television title. Taz, you wanted us to sort it out on our own, excuse me. We sorted it out on our own. Realistically, I sorted it out on my own because I'm smarter than any of these other thugs. I'm a smart guy. I'm a wrestler. I'm an educated man. I don't go around beating people with cheese graters. Like I'm a 3rd grader. What we got here, a cup of haters? I don't play football for the Florida Gators. Bars. So yeah, that's what we're doing for the title. Okay, anybody got any questions? Anybody got any questions? And some dude in the front row raises his hand, and he's just like, "No, you're just a fan. Okay, you don't get to ask the question." The fan looks sad, and Steve leaves. And James Storm gets ready with Dawn Marie backstage as the main event is up next. 63C, very good stuff, actually. And about that, had great wrestling and had a decent reaction from the crowd. Lance Storm is able to defeat Sabu by submission with the Canadian Maple Leaf after interference from Shane Douglas, Chris Candido, and Francine. So basically, the entire triple threat just fucking tee off on Sabu. They fucking wreck this man's leg. Shot after shot after shot after shot after shot after shot after shot to the leg. Chair shots, just stomps, punches, different leg locks. Candido hits a 450 off the top rope onto the leg. They work away and they destroy Sabu's leg. And Sabu's writhing around in pain. And then Lance Storm locks in the Maple Leaf, makes Sabu tap, and just holds it in as long as he can before he's finally split up by security. Storm stomps away on Sabu even after that. And finally, when the triple threat leaves, Sabu's just this like bloody mess on the floor holding his knee. In a lot of pain. And Alfonso's like, shit, man. Shit. And we're going to have to see how Sabu's feeling next week, I guess. He's supposed to get that title shot, but let's be honest, we know what this attack was meant to do. It was meant to stop Sabu from getting to next week. If Sabu decides to show up, he's going to get hurt. He's going to lose. He's going to get hurt. If Sabu doesn't show up, he's costed a shot at the world title. Between a rock and a hard place. And then at the show, we get just Tommy Dreamer. Man in the box hits, and Tommy comes down to the ring. He looks out at the crowd, nods his head. He actually just gets out a chair. Beulah gets a chair, and he sits there in the ring with her, and he says, "You know, when you're growing up, and in stories, you hear about the hero, the man of the people, the guy who looks out for the little guy, protects the innocent, beats up the bully, saves the day. I, for the longest time, thought I was that guy. In some ways, I still think I am that guy. But the difference between me and those characters is that those characters don't choke. They don't lose when it matters the most. And this isn't just a one-off thing because I lost to Van Damme. And all respect to Van Damme, he beat me. And as much as he doesn't like us, I urge you all, when he's here next week signing his contract, please do show him respect. Because that man works his ass off. He worked his ass off for you guys, whether he wanted to or not. But I still lost. And as I was saying, it's not just this thing here where I lost to Van Damme. It goes back. It goes back to Raven. It goes back to my early days with Taz. Every time I decide to step up, every time I decide to step up, I get sat back down. I don't know. I don't know if it's me. I don't know if it's something that I'm not seeing in my own matches. I've watched the film. I can't find anything. Maybe I'm just not good. Maybe I'm just not that guy. Like, you have to understand, like, it's tough to sit here and look at you people and to tell you I'll fight for you, to tell you I'll defend you, when I know at the end of the day, I don't know if I can back that up at all. Like, I haven't been able to be honest. I haven't at all. I haven't been able to protect my home. And RVD is going to leave. And just another guy who's scooped up by a big Fed from this company. And I had the chance to stop it. I had the chance to stop it, to stick it to him, to keep him here. And I couldn't. I just couldn't do it. He beat me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not that good. And he kind of puts his head down for a minute, and Beulah kind of reaches over and grabs his hand. And he looks up at her and smiles, and he says, "But if I let every single time I was unsure about myself, every time I thought I messed up, every time I knew I messed up, stop me, I never would have gotten here. I never would be here right now telling you guys that when the next guy steps up, wants to fuck with this company, I will be there. Win or lose, I will be there. And I'll stop him. Win or lose, draw, life, death, marriage, divorce, it wouldn't matter. Because at the end of the day, and this will always count forever, as long as I breathe, and even after that, I will always give you everything. Each and every single one of you in that crowd. I will always give you everything of myself. Have a safe ride home, everybody. And that's the episode. Yeah, good shit. 61C. And hold on, I'm just gonna cut off real quick while I cough violently. All right, sorry about that, everybody. I need to cough really terribly. I talk too much, I guess. Chris Jericho rising. Yeah, no shit. So yeah, there's not that much stuff going on outside in the world right now. If you do want to see what's going on, though, I think I posted the Super Brawl card and the No Way Out card. You can check my Twitter. It's at the top of my channel thing in the banner. It's in my links section. You can follow me there. You can see all the cool shit with this series that goes down off camera. We have Steven Regal. I've got some good plans for Regal. I know what I want to do with him. We've actually gone up in the world to 7th. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So yeah, nothing really happening here. We're moving into March. Yeah, I will see you guys in the next one, to be honest. Good stuff. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this silly tuck. Signing out.